It does tend to help if I open Farm Sim to stream Farm Sim, doesn't it? Oh, GG Dave, you idiot. So, just getting over to the equipment we're going to need today. We all ready? We all ready to go? We all ready for some America? We've got some water straight out of the fridge. Oh, nice and cold. It's got all those sports caps on, but I never use them. Hello, 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 hello. Come on, game, be nice. There we go. So we're going to be doing some combine harvesting today, and Dave count is now 2. Forgot to set my wheel correctly. It's so warm today. It's only 20. It's only 25 degrees today, according to my phone. It's lovely, and there's a nice fresh breeze coming in through my window. I was actually going to have the webcam on, but then I realized I couldn't use studio mode to fix all the things I'd need to. Which, yeah, it's a bit of a shame. Hello, Massey. How are you doing today? Kildare, 29. That's the coolest it's been here all week. It's really quite nice. Tennis elbow, at least it's not carpenter's knee. Not even 10 minutes in and 2 Daves already. So I'm not going to bother with a headland on this field for the most part. I think we can get away without it. Hello, Yuso! I'm wasting all the straw. Bale. Rebel! Rebel. Rebel. This is soybeans. There is no straw. Sorry to burst your bubble, Rebel. Hello, Glengar. Are we enjoying the weather today, Mr. Glengar boy? Glengap. How do you even make that typo? You did it yourself, awesome yourself. Lightbot's pretty easy to set up, to be fair. And once you got it set up, you don't really need to go into the settings too much. We are very good, very good, very good indeed. I hope that the weather continues like this. It's apparently going to continue like this for another, like, week. Like, if it's more like today and less like the last couple of days, I'll be very happy. Barbecue later on, very nice. It is barbecue weather for sure. Was I in the bog today? No, because the nearest bog to me is... I think it's up near Glengar. I think the nearest bog to me is up near Glengar, and Glengar is like half an hour away from me. Hello, Baron Lodge. What is a bog? It is a wet, peaty marshland for the most part. Although right now it's probably very strongly at risk of catching fire. Yeah, Glengar was in the bog. Have I got a fan yet? No! No, they're sold out everywhere, and I'm really annoyed. I'm gonna get one probably when the weather cools down a bit. Long intro? Yeah, I was AFK getting a bottle of water. I was very smart and filled up two bottles of water, or 2 bottles with tap water earlier on, and threw them into the fridge because I knew that I'd want water during the stream, and I knew the cooler it was, the better. So I have a spare bottle of water, 500 mils over on my bed. I got 500 mils right in front of me. I'll probably go through the full litre and then some. I've got the drum beside me just in case. And just in case I need a bit more. Get an industrial grade fan. They are way too big. All I want is like a cheap little desk fan, and I'll be happy. I'll make room for it now. But spraying air, pushing air into my face. Hello, Darth. Hello, Clayton. Yes, John Deere. Would you like an equipment tour? We've got a John Deere, and there are a couple of new pieces. We got a John Deere, a John Deere, a John Deere, a case, a New Holland, because I couldn't find a good sprayer. That John Deere looked a bit dodgy. A Clark forklift. A red lizard truck with a horse seat turner on the back, because I realised that'd be a good idea. A white lizard twin star with nothing on it. A Big Bud flanked by John Deere's. A John Deere beside the Big Bud. Another John Deere beside the Big Bud. A John Deere, believe it or not. And a Krone Big M. And a Silo King. And, oh look, another John Deere. And a MacDon. You're in a MacDon too? Awesome, Clayton. Yeah, we got a MacDon header on the front. This is the 45-foot flex striper. But yes, we have gone fully American. Is it weird? Not really. I did some testing on that yesterday. I meant to say I did some testing on that last night. The baler specifically, because I wanted to put that onto the Insanity map. And infuriatingly, nothing actually collects those bales. Does the combine have IC? Let's have a look. No, unless I put it on a weird button. No, it does not. It is in beta though, so it might have more features when it releases fully. Don't think I've got enough tractors. Just wait until we got the harvest done here and we'll start getting things going properly. A small upward fit. Yeah, that's the problem with those bales. If I could autoload them, then I'd work with them, but I'm gonna stick with the Welger bales on that map, for sure. Darth, what is your daving for? Monichi is still on. I know, I'm just there's no challenge here. This is just generic playing farm sim on Lone Oak because there were a couple of challenges I could have done, but eh. I kind of felt like they wouldn't do the map justice. So I figured let's just go big and use big things. EJ, where's Bubba? He's gonna pop in from time to time. He's gonna be my advisor. So if I start doing things wrong, Bubba's gonna shout at me. Or if there's a disagreement between me and chat, Bubba's gonna be the judge. And whatever Bubba says will go. Mainly because his voice was too annoying for most people. Let's lift up the header. Spin the combine around Rooney. Meanwhile, you're only using the starter's equipment. I mean, that's perfectly fine equipment to use too. BulletBill always does a good job with the starter equipment. It'll always kind of fit. But I wanted to go big because I'm using small equipment on every other map at the moment. I figured, do you know what? Let's just go American. Let's go big. Who's Bubba and why have you never heard of him? Bubba is one of my characters, so you know it's going to be fun. And you never heard of him because you probably didn't watch yesterday's stream. What's the most someone donated to me in one go? I think it was like $150. way back in the day when I had like no viewers. It was like $100 or something like that. And I nearly cried on stream when I saw that. Because it was just like this incredibly generous amount of money. I'm already halfway down the first bottle of water. This is not going to end well. But Big Bud, especially for Lone Oak. Lone Oak is a map where you can use Big Bud pretty easily. I think Big Bud fits pretty well, in fact. Putting together mod, yeah. For those of you who are wondering where to get like good American mods, custom modding on Facebook. Is it KMN modding as well on Facebook? Not necessarily bathroom break, but going down to refill bottles of water break. Potentially, Darth. More than I make now. Yeah. On a month-to-month basis, yeah. How are we doing? We are doing good. By the way, you guys can't see it. In fact, let's... Hang on, let's flick the webcam on real quick so you can see this. Because I got a haircut yesterday. And, it's the shortest my hair has been in several years. So this is how I look now. Including super shiny head from all the sweat. Yeah, this is how I look now. This is how bald I actually am. Look at that! Look at that for a bald spot. So I've had my hair reasonably long for ever. Now you guys get to see the true true extent of my baldness that I've been desperately trying to cover up by having long hair. I look weird. I am weird. Hello, Austin. So that becomes a thing of just mainly because I don't want to be trying to set up all the webcam-y stuff live on stream. I'll fix it up tomorrow. And assuming it's cool, I will have the webcam back. Dave with the marble top. Is this a marble top? It has to be because I see the Incredible Hulk. Hey, CD. And Tom as well. Dave turned into a man, baby. No, Dave turned into somebody who wanted super short hair because it's been super damn hot. And the short hair is slightly cooler. So proof that I can in fact get a haircut. In what, little under a year, I've gone from having hair tied back in a ponytail to having hair so short that you can properly see my bald spots. It's kind of impressive in a way. I recommend American balers. Chrome Big Pack is the same one, or from the straw add-on is the same one that OLF uses. Or you can use the Hestons. You can use the New Hollands as well. Get ever have a beard along here. Honestly, AS, if you're used to having a beard like I am, the best thing to do in hot weather is just trim it down. Because that's pretty much what I did at the start of the hot period. Was I just went downstairs, grabbed the hair trimmers, and just went. I think everything's like 3/4 inch on my head box now. It's my favorite farm sim map. Personally, there's two answers. In terms of like what map I enjoy the most, it's Coldborough, or actually the West Coast. Now that I've been doing the Insanity Challenge on it, I find that really fun. In terms of pure technical prowess and what the crap is this music? Hang on, changing song. There we go. In terms of like pure technical prowess and looking into the details of the map and how well it's made, Lone Oak. It's the best map made for Farm Sim yet. It just about edges out Oakfield, and I know Oxy's going to reply to that by just about edging out Lone Oak with Shamrock Valley. I've been talking to him about some smaller details of the map. Just giving him some advice, which I never thought I'd ever do. So I seriously, like, when I started this channel, I thought, oh, I'll just get a few, you know, maybe 1,000 subscribers and really enjoy everything. I never in a million years thought, oh yeah, I'm totally in 2-3 years time going to be helping Oxygen David and BulletBill with maps. And, you know, talking to Matt XJS, being friends with him, friends with Landy Kid, friends with some of the bigger names in Farm Sim. It's insane to think about the random stuff that YouTube can give you. So this is the American Ador. This is the John Deere Ador series by Custom Modding. It, I think, is an edit of the Ador that I swapped it out for, but I quite like this. You love Lone Oak? I love Lone Oak too. It's just... It is the best American map ever. Why is that not unloading? Do I have to press a button in the combine? Does this combine have some funky script? Stop engine, hire worker, move the pipe. It is over a trailer. Is it not over enough or too far over? Okay, that's a bit odd. I love when Farm Sim decides to trigger on the pipe's a bit funky. Ah, I can fix that. That's easily fixable. You're excited for Settlement Creamery Farm by Black Sheep. I don't know what I think about that map. It's still, yeah, the combine's still in beta, so there's going to be some funky little issues from time to time. Trevor Horvath, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Combine's finicky. It's in beta. You might spot me like being a bit more generous to this combine than I would be for most others. It's because this is in beta. It's, you know, Custom Modding have openly said this is unfinished, but we're gonna release this to the public for kind of public testing. Let's put the pipe back in. Let's get Reshade going full blast again, just for funsies. Oh yes. How beautiful. How pretty do you want to get with Farm Sim? It's a bit unfortunate that the soybeans kind of jump up into the combine header, but it is difficult to imagine the game looking much better than this, especially if it's 17. Did I just turn on the bottom blur? I need to zoom out a bit to test bottom blur. Bottom blur on or off? Off. There you go. How much money do I think FS19 will be? It'll be the same as FS17 cost on the day of release, so €35, I think it was £30 sterling. Hog farms are not like that in America because you're from that area. Ryan, I've got some unfortunate news for you. Really unfortunate news that might ruin your thoughts of your own area, I guess. Everything in this map is true to life. This is a real farm in America, in Oregon. Everything is built the way that it is in Oregon. on the real Lone Oak farm. I missed something. I know I missed a bit of the crop back there. This is not just like, oh, this is BulletBill's imagination of America. This is a real farm. This is a real working farm. I'd say go onto Google Maps and look, but the person who Bill made the map for, because it was done for a friend of his, really nice guy too, didn't want the location of his family's farm being revealed, other than the fact that it's in Oregon. Fours would look well on Lone Oak. Yeah, but Bill was trying out the T-dubs on there and they looked really good. Somebody was trying out the T-dubs. Have I watched The Squad? No, I don't watch your farm sim videos at all. I don't find them enjoyable. But yeah, if you want to have a look at the real farm, have a look at BulletBill's Facebook. He's put up some real life photos of the actual farm, courtesy of his friend, for comparison. What's my Instagram? It is instagram.com/RainbowDave Gaming. It's RainbowDave Gaming on Instagram, one word, and I think it's RainbowDave. Is it RainbowDave Gaming or just RainbowDave? I can't remember which one I used. It's in the description. Might not farm hogs in real life. I think it does, Ryan. RainbowDave Gaming. I'm not saying you're wrong, like, in the area directly around you there might not be a hog farm like that, but from what I understand, that is there in real life. That hog farm is there in real life on the Lone Oak farm. What inspired me to YouTube videos? I wanted to make YouTube videos. What made me go down the route of mainly doing farm sim videos? I started doing farm sim videos and now I'm stuck doing farm sim videos. No, it's mainly streaming I do in farm sim because I find the game more fun when I'm streaming it. It's a game where I can kind of mindlessly do tasks and I don't need to think too much. Like, I do a lot of iRacing off camera, and you'll notice that whenever I put up an iRacing video, it's always a replay I'm commentating over, because when I'm in a race, and if you ever ask Landy Kid this, he will tell you that I do not talk when I'm in a race, usually. Unless I'm way out in front, or in a period where I'm kind of relaxing, just chilling behind somebody. I don't talk when I'm racing and iRacing, because my brain is 100% focused on the race. This map is not seasons ready. Yes, it is, Austin. It is seasons ready because BulletBill made sure it's seasons ready. In fact, I'm pretty sure that it's so seasons ready the lake freezes over in the winter. But yeah, BulletBill not only knows how to put seasons into a map, he was the guy, he was the first person to do it. He worked alongside Rackin and the season realism modding to figure out how to get seasons to work in maps. The first map that seasons was in was Culver Park Farm. And that was BulletBill's own private edit to test everything and to see what the limits of it were. So I guess you could almost say BulletBill wrote the book on putting seasons into maps, so you'd expect him to put seasons into his maps in a way. But Frontier Designs, spoiler alert, talk to realism modding quite a lot, so yeah, there's seasons is going to be on all the maps. Is this John Deere on Mod Hoster? This is, I don't know if this is on Mod Hoster. This is the custom modding John Deere S Series Combine. Really good. BulletBill makes really nice maps. He does! And on top of that, Austin, he's a really nice guy. Really nice guy to talk to. More than able to take a joke. And unfortunately, some people have vendettas against him for reasons that are just beyond me. Because there's very few guys as nice as him around. The Combine is on Mod... It's on Mod Hoster now? Is it out of beta? Or did they just throw it up on Mod Hoster so more people would download it so they get more ideas of the problems? I'm confused. I have a confused. Austin, I'm gonna tell you now, he probably won't reply to you. He gets like hundreds of messages asking him to help with maps. Your best bet, if you want to learn how to make a map, is go on to FSUK and go onto the forums there and read some of the tutorials. BulletBill wrote some of them, and just edit maps and tweak maps and touch up maps. That's the way to learn how to map. You can start with by you know, starting your own map, but that's kind of a fast track to quitting mapping immediately. Take that from me, somebody who's done it. Well, the best way to learn how to map is just to tweak other maps and learn as you go, instead of trying to start a map straight up from a blank. Because you'll open that blank map and you'll immediately look at it and just say, I have no idea what I'm doing, I quit. West Coast probably your favorite map in Farm Sim. So I'm kind of torn because I can appreciate the differences in every map. What happened when I planted this field? Nothing, because I didn't plant it. This is one of the fields that you start off not owning. This is how the field starts. Like, all I've done on this map so far is mow the 2 meadows over there, buy this field, and now we're harvesting it. Yeah, how patient are you? Because making a map isn't something you can do in a weekend. Or a month. Maybe even a year. Here's a fun little fact. Because some people don't know this, and I don't know how they don't know this. Hey Steve, BulletBill started making the West Coast, you know, the map that everybody thinks was an FS17 map, back in FS15. It took him 2 years to make, and to get it finished up and get it all sorted out. It took him start to beginning testing about 3 months to make this. And Oxton Davis has been working on Shamrock Valley for, I think, 3 or 4 months now. And he's kind of getting to the point where he's just doing small tweaks to things before testing, because he's got some complaints and observations from Facebook, and he goes to me with them because I'm apparently his consultant for Irishness. Have I given up on my map? Yeah, it just wouldn't... I wouldn't have had the time to finish it and enjoy myself at the same time. This map has problems with it though. Yes. And unfortunately Nathan's bored of GE at the moment, so he's not fixing those problems. Sanjeev Kumar, thank you very much for subscribing as well. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. I am aware that we've hit the sub goal. I'm just going to leave it at that for a little bit, and we'll raise it up in the end of the hour, probably. End of the first hour. I don't know if Landy Kid's gonna go live tonight because he is leaving for camping very soon, and They've got to get the trailer ready, they've got to get everything ready, and they've got to pack and all that kind of stuff. So I genuinely don't know. I don't think he knows if he's going to be live tonight. Hello, Eddie Boo. Mapping can get boring real fast. A tip from me is to have like a stream or Spotify or something open. Or like be on TeamSpeak or Discord with your friends and just chat while you're doing it, because it passes the time a bit faster and you can kind of focus in on things you want to. Don't just map in silence, ever. It's a terrible idea. In fact, I actually had a mapping playlist. Simulator radio? Yeah. Or you could listen to Truckers FM, which Landy occasionally listens to and occasionally puts in requests. So be on the lookout for Landy requesting random stuff at weird hours on Truckers FM when he's around in a boot. Mainly playing ATS and stuff. Learn the basics of making a map, plenty of stuff on YouTube to help. Took you nearly a year to learn the basics. The map you're making is taking 5 months so far. Yeah, you need to just kind of have a vision for what you want in a map. Simulator Radio, yes, it's free. Because I completely butchered trying to read Simulator Radio and just ended up saying Simulator Radio. Simulator Radio. Standard hire working could plan Field 45 probably. Where's Field 45? Field 45. Yeah, the Giants hired workers are surprisingly good now. Well, if you're mapping Glengar, then you can't really listen to Simulator Radio, is the problem. Not an FS17. Food coming? See you, so enjoy your food. How am I? I'm good. I'm good. Keeping myself hydrated with plenty of water, which is always a good idea. Let's keep my mood up too, so... Get mapping! Playing Farm Sim? Yeah, listen to the radio. Or have Pretzel or... Spotify open or whatever you want. I quite commonly when I'm doing off-camera work will have like a stream open. Actually, quite commonly I'll just have a stream or video open while I'm doing anything. Where am I from? I am from... Where do you think I'm from? Austin. Don't ruin it for me, guys. Where do you think I'm from, Austin? Let's see if you can guess. I misread that in the worst possible way. You're the nicest barbecue yesterday. Very nice. Hey, Oxy. How you doing today, dude? I'm from Eastern Russia. No, that would be Sergey. He is from Eastern Russia. He likes doing first-person shooters. He has FPS Russia. I'm doing good, Oxy. Sound Irish. Do I? Do I really? What if I were to sound like this in real life, though? Would I sound Irish then? Hey, Silver. What's the news today, Silver? Or from 3 days ago, whichever you want to do this time. Poor new people to the stream are just like, I have no idea what Dave's doing now. He is apparently from Russia and England and Ireland and America. Because you gotta have the John Deeres in America. I'm from the UK too. Nah, mate, I'm from Scotland. From Glasgow. I swear if I had the drive I could be a voice actor. I swear if I could actually be bothered getting into that, I would be a voice actor. You're from Canada, eh? Well, ain't that a hoser? Ain't that a real hoser? Do Northern Ireland. I need to think Jerry Adams for a second. Because for some reason, it's either Jerry Adams or Ian Paisley I can do. Well, at the end of the day, you really have to get the farming job done right. To get all your farming done at once. That is terrible. No, stop! You get... That was terrible. The Cork accent is the best. I do like the Cork accent, actually, seeing as half my family's from there. West Cork is the worst, though. All you have to do to sound Canadian is kind of put on an American accent, really just calm it down, and extend all the vowels. So if you're from Canada, you would talk like this. Kerry man, oh god. Don't quit my day job. I don't have a day job! That's why I'm on YouTube. I need to get the truck. A lot of Cork accents as well. Yeah. Like the one I'm most used to is West Cork, because that's, I used to go there every summer. If you're not from West Cork, you will not understand the West Cork accent. You have a day job, you're a farmer? I had a day job before I did YouTube, and I was working in a scientific laboratory. You go there every summer and winter. We used to go every summer. We used to have a caravan down in Dragumna, which is down by Baltimore in West Cork. Not the American city, but the little West Cork town of Baltimore. And it's all holiday homes now, and they've ruined it. Bird on top left drives you nuts. Good! Do you want a bigger silver? I can make it bigger. What? This is totally how this works. It's shooting through the side of the truck. Oh, I love Farm Sim sometimes. You gotta go see Austin. Hello, Soldier. I love the ridiculousness Farm Sim causes sometimes. Like, I know some people play Farm Sim to be super realistic. I play it to see what goes wrong. Just go launch the beans so fast they melt through the metal. Oh dear. I love how the combine pipe is wonky in that you gotta get it so perfect. And then you get the auger wagon pipe and it just launches it through the side of the trailer. You flew with the T9 today on this map. I managed to get a bunch of stuff stuck under the map because if you reset too many things, they start getting stuck under the map because they reset to 000 coordinates, which is actually under the map, and then they start flying around. Where did I say I got this comment from? It is from Custom Modding on Facebook. Apparently it's on Mod Hoster as well. It's the John Deere S-Series Combine. It's in beta at the moment. But it's really good. It's a really quality combine. Landy uses it as well, and it is very good indeed. It is a proper American style combine. I did want to go as properly American as I could with this map, just to do it justice. Got thunderstorms, rain, hail coming tomorrow. The forecast for Ireland for the next week is drought. Dublin's already on a hosepipe ban, and Irish Water is saying, yeah, we might extend that to the rest of the country if things keep going the way they are. Because apparently supply is outstripping demand, or demand is outstripping supply nationwide, which is lovely. So as of Monday, Dublin is under a hosepipe ban. No hosing your pipes. Shower's only 4 minutes. Yeah, Dublin's under that at the moment. We're still good because we actually, right here where I live, we've got a massive, massive reservoir just up the mountain from us. So I don't think we'll see demand outstripping supply anytime soon here. Forecast for Ireland is we will run out of water. I can see that happening. Hello, Welsh. Yeah, there's bad weather forecast for parts of the country, but I think where I am is forecast to be dry for a week or so yet. Which I don't mind too much. I like it being dry. It allows me to not have to close my window. Oh, there's clouds. I just looked out my window and there's clouds for the first time in 4 days. We're starting to get weather other than hot. This is one of my new live stream series. Yes. I will eventually be doing videos on this once it starts cooling down a bit here and I don't melt when I'm in farm sim. That's kind of why videos have gone a bit by the wayside the last week or so. Is just it's so hot. Even Simulate was gonna get back into making videos, but he said to me the other day I was gonna record today, but it was just too hot. It's just too hot. I sunburn yet? No, I don't go outside enough for that, Glengar. Actually, might be getting a bit of a tan because I've gone outside a few times. I may go outside and sit out with a beer later, though. The rare drinking Dave. The problem with going out the back and sitting down with a beer is the 17 cats out there will start just crowding me. Hello, Christian Cool Guy. And I don't like the cats crowding me too much because they're a bit annoying when they just keep rubbing up against your leg and you're wearing shorts and all you can feel is cat hair. Feel? Why did I put an R in feel? 70. I don't know the exact number, but there's 4 more than there used to be. Because there's 4 little teeny kittens. It's somewhere in between 10 and 20 cats. Because they just will not stop breeding. From what I said, the cats are wearing shorts. No, I'm wearing shorts. A nice blue pair at the moment, actually. I'm almost definitely going to go for another shower tonight. I've been showering after every stream the last few days. You'd be getting a dog then. See, the thing is, I quite like cats. They're just annoying when they crowd you. Because it takes a few minutes to go anywhere when they start doing it. And there's one cat that literally we don't care if he's in the house or not. Like, he's so calm. He will just sit and sleep for hours on end. You'd be getting a bird to distract the cats. Yeah, that wouldn't work here, Benji, because there was a period of about a week where every day there was something new going into the bin of doom. You love cats? I'm kind of ambivalent about them. I prefer, they're good animals. Inherently evil, but good. Scratches anything that walks. See, our cats don't do that for the most part. They sometimes... I did manage to accidentally convince them that a good way of greeting people was to try and claw their head. And like pat them on the head, because every time I went near them I'd like pet their head. So they'd start getting up on bins when I was bothering the other cats. And start clawing at my head. Which maybe that wasn't the best idea. But that was definitely a thing that happened. You have a dog that loves cats as dinner. Our cats love just killing. Just killing. And I think maybe attacking the neighbor's dogs. Sister's allergic to cats. Eh. Yeah, Farming Man, I've actually seen Taco Farmer's reply to that taco stand. He is, very much in on the joke and enjoys the fact that he got a bit of a shout out in the map. I think the map is made better by the fact that like there's Easter eggs hidden around everywhere, and just kind of shout outs to random people hidden away in different spots. That cat would have got doused with water if it was in this house. Every time the cats do something wrong, my mother has a spray bottle filled with water. She'll just spray the cats. One of them tried getting in the living room window yesterday, got sprayed in the face with water. He wasn't quick getting off the window though. If you're enjoying the stream, guys, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because I am a worthless shill and just another robot doing the YouTube thing. Why is the music trolling me so hard today? This is terrible. Good lord. That's more like it. Thank you to whoever just subscribed. I saw that. It was apparently Jacob Kadrovich, or Kadrovich. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Grandparents' cat is honestly the fastest in the world. Ours are really thin because we like feed them, but there's so many of them that they probably don't get fed enough. And then you got like one cat who just dominates multiple bowls at once and attacks other cats and stuff. It's impossible to get them all properly fed. And you've got that many, unfortunately. So we are... I'm gonna be honest, this field didn't take as long as I kind of thought it would. I know it's taken a little while to harvest, but for the size of it, it's taken a lot, like not as long as I'd expected. I'm not kind of that... I've just noticed this, I'm not 100% convinced by the belt texture on the MacDon. I might see if I can change that. And maybe improve it a bit. 3 meter out around this field. Yeah, could you imagine using the starter combines on this field? With the, is it 4 or 5 meter headers they have? That wouldn't be fun. I would of course play them. But if I wanted to use them, I'd course play them. One of the plans that I had for this map was going to be using like 3 meter equipment and stuff, and smaller equipment, and just having lots and lots of it. But I decided that seeing as I'm using small stuff on the west coast, I didn't want to be in the situation like I was previously where I've got 2 maps where I'm doing basically the same thing. Like when I was on West Coast and Sandy Bay, it just didn't feel right to me, so I decided I'd go big. And go American. Go green! So people can maybe stop shouting at me to use John Deere more. Because almost everything on this map is John Deere. Let's get the sub goal fixed real quick. So that's getting on my nerves a small bit at the moment. Let's edit to that. There we go. And seeing as I'm out of game already, I'll do that. Get those 2 open again. There we go. Yes, try and get the likes up to 50, guys. Come on. I know you can do it. There's 40 people here right now. We've gone down a bit from the peak of, I think, 50 something. But let's try and get those likes up to 50. I know you can do it. I believe in you, chat. They'll find a way. Yeah, they'll find a way. Probably when I'm using the sprayer. They'll be annoyed that it's not a John Deere sprayer or something, but I couldn't find a good John Deere sprayer, so deal with it. Literally every tractor and harvester I have on this map is John Deere. So when I bought the 100 cows in this map, I thought that was a lot. I thought 100 cows, oh that's gonna be tough to keep. And then I saw Landy stream yesterday and he's like, I bought 1,000 cows because I wanted it to be difficult. I'm like, oh God, Landy, why? I don't know if you can do 1,000 cows. What's the quotation marks about, Darth? This is legitimately an American combine with an American header. And it's being unloaded by an American tractor pulling a granted European auger wagon. With an American truck sat by the side of the field with, granted again, a European trailer on the back, because there's a real lack of really good American mods out there. Primarily down to the American modding community being, at times, a bit toxic. 1 or 2 individuals kind of ruined it for people, unfortunately. Just strap an American flag on it. I probably could put one on. EU tractor. That's a European tractor right there. Right there. That 8R there is European, because it is this 8R, which is actually the US spec from Custom Modding that released yesterday. Speeds All American Maps is the only one you go on. I would recommend, honestly, like, if you want good American maps more regularly, have a look at NLD Farmers. Take it back. Yeah, it released yesterday. Custom Modding on Facebook if you want the 8R I'm using at the moment. Trying to find some more American John Deeres, but again, very difficult because the I need to go on American Eagles modding and see what they've got at the moment. It's been a long, long time since I've been on there, and I need to kind of get caught up. Sidle right. It is correct. I'm getting a harvest doing. Why question my titles when literally one of them was farm, 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 farm? And I think you might have seen my actual file names on my computer that I use for videos. One of which was wop 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 wop. Taylor Farms 17 Facebook page. I'll have a look. But I'll be honest, if the pictures don't interest me, I don't tend to download mods. Like if I look at the picture and it doesn't look very good, I tend to not download it. And that's just because there are so many mods out there that if you're not going to try and make your mod stand out, then I maybe don't want to look at it. Do you know how okay, real talk. Do you know how I actually name my files in Premiere when I'm like recording video? How I name those files? I use the wonderful method of slap hand against keyboard, result is file name. I commonly use it for the actual rendered videos too, because I have a method of knowing what they are. So instead of like actually seriously naming videos, and I do sometimes seriously name them if there's something that I might want to revisit and retweak. Why is this music so bad today? These are the 6, 7, 8, 9 ore to exact American spec. The 8 ore I've already got an American spec. I've got basically an American spec 9 ore. I've got 2 tractors that are American spec as well. 2 other John Deeres. And I think I saw that 6 and 7 ore and I wasn't very impressed. I'm super picky with mods, by the way. For those of you who are new, I'm not just crapping on modders for the sake of crapping on modders. I'm super picky. Which is great when I'm like giving feedback to modders. Is like, I feel like you could have done this in this way, and it might have been better. And having a vague idea of what modding entails, I can actually give. At times constructive feedback. At times it's just like, and I have done this in the past directly to modders, like that texture needs to be redone. It's not good. Just it needs to be. You need to take it and redo it. Just needs improvement. It looks flat. It looks empty. There's no depth to it. And I've said that too. I think it was CD I said it to about the D1000. Like, I wasn't very impressed with the original textures it had, and I told him, look, you've made a great baler, you've made a great model. The textures are letting it down. There's no depth, and just... I don't know how you do it, but put a bit of life into the textures. Gonna be too picky. Hey, it works. So we'll finish this off. We'll get I think this, the 8400 ore, onto the Courseplay from Big Bud, because of course I got Courseplay from Big Bud. What is this song? It's DRU DRU Reawake? Oh, it's DRU Reawake feet Preston Dilly Dilly. Dill dilly 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 dill dill dilly dilly dill dill dilly 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 dill dill. Oh dear. I'm not sure if you're asking what the song was, or like what is this noise? Because some of the music on Pretzel is atrocious. But also, the person who was asking earlier, I use Pretzel to put the music into the streams. That's what I'm listening to, because it's copyright and YouTube friendly. By using Pretzel, I actually get the licenses to use all the music. That was garbage. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. It was just distortion. So I'm going to be turning on and off the header as I make turns because it's easier than lifting it up and putting it down. I know that in real life that would destroy the combine engine and probably a lot of the inner workings of the header, or probably the PTOs of the combine, but this is the way that it can work in farm sim. Just to get faster turns together. We're almost done with this field as well, and like I said, we'll get the 8-hour into the field with the culti plow once we've got this done. Because that'll plow and cultivate at once. Hey Ernie! How's things? Things are good. Bit cooler in the last couple of days, but still quite hot. Second bottle of water, go! Culti plow. Culti plow. Everyone enjoying Lone Oak? I think everybody is. I think everybody who wants to play it is playing it and enjoying the crap out of it. G27 wheel clamps just... How did you do that, Aaron? How do you even break the wheel clamps on a G27? These things are plastic, but really well reinforced plastic. That is coming from somebody who abuses their G27. And I do need to actually do some maintenance to it. I need to clean the pots at some point. And figure out what's squeaking on my throttle pedal. I'd like to, if I had the knowledge, convert this to be belt driven. Because I think it might actually have stronger and better force feedback if it was belt driven, but I don't know how. If I had the money, I'd also do a Nixon brake mod to it. Actually, probably full Nixon kit. Tighten it back up in a win. Oh, did it just go like crack and then just stop moving or release at some point? Because sometimes it does that with me, and I look at it and I've noticed that I've not put it on my desk properly. That's usually just it slipping. It's got you back playing Farm Sim again. It's got a lot of people back playing Farm Sim again. There's a lot of people who are looking forward to this map, and a lot of people very happy that it released. As it turns out, Lethian released it just kind of as a bit of fun last night. Bottom clamp has fallen off! I have no idea how you've done that, Aaron. How do you even do that? Like, I've got a minor issue with my shifter where one of the adjusting knobs is banjaxed. But that's pretty easily solved by occasionally me having to just shove a knife under it and pry it upwards. Because I've had to take the spring out, because every time the spring was in, it would launch the adjusting knob. Got a new Fanatec wheel and shifter, very nice. I'm not too fond of the Fanatec shifters. I'd go for a Thrustmaster TH8A personally. But I would go for like a Fanatec CSL Elite rim. Probably the McLaren GT3. I think that's Fanatec. The McLaren GT3. No, the CSL Elite hub or base. CSL V3 pedals. And then I think it's Fanatec, the McLaren GT3 rim. That would be like my ideal world scenario. Short of like having an OSW or something. For those of you that don't know, I do a lot of sim racing and I'm a bit of a wheel nerd. So let's get the combine out of the field. We'll get everything out of the field. We'll get the 8R onto the Courseplay. We'll get that going on Courseplay, because I'm not doing that manually. And then we'll get back to doing the grass work that we were doing yesterday. Making some hay bales for the cowerinos. Hello, Richie. How you doing today? You doing well? For anybody who wants to use smaller fields, field 29 right there by the pigs is a tiny mini field. By the standards of this map, there are fields to suit all equipment. So it's not just, you know, huge American stuff that you have to use. No, you can use smaller stuff. You can just use like Bank of Hagenstead or Creator Tools or something to swap out what fields you own and you don't. Just cooked a roast so you're a bit hot. Why did you cook a roast? Like my mother cooked pizza and chips yesterday. I literally turned to her last night and said, "Why did you cook food?" Like, I could have come down and made a sandwich and been just as happy with the dinner arrangements. Do I have the Classics pack? Yes, it's not activated on this map, but I will be activating it on Insanity and doing a large-scale equipment swap out on there to make that even more difficult for myself. It's legal to starve your children. Sandwiches! Salads! Plenty of stuff that doesn't involve cooking a roast dinner. Like, I don't like veg and I'll still have a salad when it's this hot. A couple of sandwiches. Like 2 days this week, my dinner was actually just sandwich. Because I wasn't hungry. I've not been hungry all week. It's been too hot to be hungry. Hello Gabriel, how you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Get this back over to the yard, put this away, and get this going on Courseplay then after that. Hello Jason Higgins as well, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well too. Hope everybody's doing well. 1 meal a week and the rest of the day is just water. That's pretty much how it's been for me this week. Like, I've had a salad and open brown sandwich, which was delicious. And an open sandwich, by the way, is just like 2 slices of bread and then like sandwich ingredients on top. So it's the salad but with bread. 4 ice creams a day. I've had 2 ice creams so far this week. I had 1 last night, 1 the day before. It's just the kind of weather where the ice cream just sits right. It's just right. If you're enjoying the stream, feel free to hit the like-a-reno button, hit the subscribe-a-reno button, And if you're really feeling fat and sassy, you can share the stream if you want. But you will never be as fat or as sassy as me. Unless, of course, you're fatter than me, in which case you might just be more sassy too. White chocolate magnum. Oh, I've not had one of those in ages! I now want a white chocolate magnum. I think the Courseplay is in here. Yes, it is. I've not had a white chocolate magnum in years. I want one now. I might go over to the garage after the stream and get one. No, attach. There we go. So I get this set up in Courseplay on field. Is it field 30? 28. Okay. Field work. Field 28. Calculate width. I'll bring it down to 7.5. Starting location, current position, headlands 5, I guess. Bypass islands, circle, just because that seems to make Courseplay better somehow. 1, 2. And once we get over to the corner, we'll do the headlands after the fact, actually. So we get over to this corner here, let's generate the course. There we go. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that looks good to me. Let's get this onto the first waypoint mode. Hello, Fred. Getting a Mr. Freeze soon. It's been years since I've had one of those. Good Lord. I'm quite happy just having water at the moment. Just to keep myself hydrated more than anything else. Where's the first waypoint? You should be over here. Where is the first waypoint? It should be... Oh! Oh, I misread the map entirely. It's down over this side. Is there a course to save for this field? So... course name is called Plow. Because I'm going to put it into the field 28 folder. No, don't get out of the tractor. Dreamer TV, hello. Could you speak English, please? If, of course you can. I'm not gonna. It would be preferable. Because then I could at least understand you. I know what you said, though. So how does this... does it have a cloud texture anywhere? No. Hmm. Even though English is hard enough. English is difficult, yes. It's not an easy language to learn. Hello, Nathan. How's everybody today? We're all good, I believe. From my knowledge, at least, we're most people are good. There's probably somebody who's really angry and sad about somebody being out of the World Cup in chat. Or the Mercedes get a 1-2 again in qualifying for the Formula 1. Well, granted, it is Valtteri Bottas on pole this time, which is nice. It's not hashtag blessed. I'm going to give a few other hashtags to use for him, but I'm not going to because they're not PG. And I don't want to be mean. So, I'm going to leave the combine just there because it's a pain to get in and out of the shed. It just about fits through the door. Brazil is still in the World Cup. Pele will be pleased. Bad boy BB1's here? Sweet. If you go by other names in Discord, please let me know, because I tend to know people by Discord names. If you're in Discords I'm in. Beans! It's too hot for beans. Too hot for beans. Yeah, it's too hot. It's just not good. Not good weather for beans at all. Not good weather for hot food in general. So this, I will grant you guys, is a European style tractor. You know he's watching. Ah, hello bad boy BB1. Don't be shy. He's probably cringing now. Or really annoyed that you delurked him. One of the two. Yeah, I should say, don't be afraid to call me a fool if I'm doing something stupid. Don't be afraid to call me out. I'm not like one of these guys who are like super uptight about everything. And now, if I'm doing something dumb, tell me. Also, mod request time from RainbowDave. Does anybody know, other than the Coon Pack, which does have a merger, granted, and actually the Rock RT. Ooh, I might use the Rock RT. I'm trying to think up an American windrower to use on this map. Because I know in America they tend to use the V-rakes as opposed to the rotary twine windrowers. Hello, Oklahoma Farming. How are you doing today? And I did find a V-rake, but the picture was approximately 6 pixels, so it was impossible to know if it was going to be a good mod or not. And if a picture is that bad quality, then yeah. Haybine. That's a mower, CD. I'm looking for a rake, a windrower. France 4, Argentina 3, Maradona, 2 fingers at the Mexicans. Intimidation for the nation has one. He's in New York at the moment though. I'll have a word with him next time he's on TeamSpeak. Wants some good USA equipment, let me know. There's a Haybine rake. There's bad boy shouting in Discord now. Seen windrows. They do use these rotary windrowers in America very rarely, but I'm looking more for something that you should see more commonly. And you look at most American hay videos, and they're using a V-rake. KMN Modding did a US version of the 7R. Ooh, I might have a look at KMN's page then, because I know that's highly recommended. It's a Vermeer. Lely are stopping production in Ireland in 2109. Well, we've got almost 100 years to wait until that happens, so I don't know why you're telling me this now, Daniel. On a more serious note, I didn't know Lely even had a production plant in Ireland. Rhino's a good rake. If you want to give me links to this stuff, by the way, guys, I'm going to remove my usual restrictions on like not using ModHub US because it is scum. If you want to like suggest mods, go onto my Discord, go into the links room, and just tag me in there with it. Hey, bad boy. 2019, yeah, that's more like it. Discord link is in the description, and Nightbot shouts it out occasionally if one of the mods wants to put in the Discord command. That'd be awesome. because I need to put that into my Stream Deck as well. I've got so many different commands that I need to put into the Stream Deck that I don't... I need it to be like 4 times bigger than it is. Payne and Sons just went the direct route and shared the link. That works too. You're all welcome to the Discord. It's a bit chaotic. There's should be a room for pretty much everything to be talked about. And the only real rule as such is BPG. Like, don't start being crude or anything, especially with memes and whatnot. You're more direct, yeah. And that is one way to do it. That is most definitely one way to do it. So I don't know if you can quite see it on screen. I can move the camera a bit. We have 100 cows on this map. I know Landy Kid's gone for 1,000, but I went for 100 just because I thought it'd be more manageable. And the aim is to try and keep them fed. Because I've been wanting to do a dairy-focused map for a while. And it's not going to be 100% dairy-focused, but we're going to be pushing pretty hard. You're 49.55 and a 4,400. Or 44.40, very nice indeed, Oklahoma farming. Has Landy actually... He actually has 1,000 cows on Lone Oak. He showed it off in a stream yesterday. Which, granted, is 2 weeks ahead. That is 2 weeks ahead of what you'll see in videos. So he'll probably explain it in... actually, the video that maybe went up today? No, today's Saturday. I don't know what... Yes. The video will go up next Friday. I'm guessing he'll explain it. Because that's going to be his Friday map for the next couple of weeks. He might expand coverage a bit when he gets back from camping. But it's kind of released at the worst possible time for him because it like... Yeah. He's probably not going to stream today. Definitely not going to stream tomorrow. And come Monday, he will actually be camping. So the plan with bales, especially the straw bales, or the hay bales, actually all bales. Who's promoting channels? What? You can talk about other YouTubers here, like, don't think you can't, but don't just say, hey, you should probably look at this guy. Like, I commonly start conversations about Daggerwin, or they just start in chat. Farming Man, subscribe to Dave! You will get literally some internet cookies if you subscribe to me. And the neighbor's dog is starting! You can tell that I've got all my windows open. I'm glad that I wore the Marvel. I forgot that my Marvel t-shirt is really, really light. Benji, I've been barking mad for years. Don't act like I've only just started now. I'd love to know where that phrase came from. Like, how did that even start? Oklahoma Farming, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Was somebody so crazy they just started barking like a dog or something in the past, and somebody said, oh, he's barking? Mad! It just kind of became a thing from there, or... Like, is there actually a level of madness at which you start barking like a dog? We're not at 50 likes yet. Come on, guys! If you're enjoying the stream, hit the like button. You can be fantastic and subscribe for literally some content if you have not done so already. I have a like spike button. What's this button do? Hey! Actually... Yes, that was legitimately me forgetting what one of my Stream Deck commands actually was. Hello, Ben. Nice try. If that is your real name, that is very unfortunate. Where do you get the header for John Deere? I think it's on Mod Hoster. I just literally googled headers because I knew I was looking for the MacDon pack. And I found it on a dodgy site first, so I downloaded it off a dodgy site. But, actually, Ben, I think Ben's been here before, so... I think I made that joke before, in fact. $44 likes. Let's get up to 50, guys. Come on, hit the like. I broke. Hit the like button. Everyone makes that joke. Good. Is that legitimately your real name, Ben? Like, I'm curious. Satisfy my curiosity. I'm childish. No, I'm not necessarily childish. I just enjoy making silly jokes. There's a big difference between being childish and making stupid jokes. Oh my god. Your parents are evil, Ben. I hope you understand this. Because that's just evil to call a child that. There's other names that are plain evil too, but well, that's definitely one of them. Dave.exe has stopped responding. Please send him likes to respond again. Dave.exe is overheating. Dave.exe needs to sort that quickly. You've met somebody called Jacob the Fourth. Is the fourth bit just to remind him that he's got 4 Jacobs as his name? It's all banter at the end of the day. Yeah. I mean, true banter is that time I turned Landy Kid's mod list hot pink. While he was streaming, so there was nothing he could do about it. Hello, LOL200 gamer. He's still annoyed at me for that one. I turned his mod list hot pink. Because he was getting me to, like, fix stuff and tweak stuff on it, and I got bored. And when I get bored, stuff turns pink. Hey Blige, how you doing? You've missed the harvesty bit. where we were getting a harvest doing, which is intentionally written wrong to confuse non-English speakers and English speakers and just people in general, because you guys know I like annoying people with weird things. We'll need the windrower again later, but let's get the baler going. Hello, Deputy Danielis. How are you doing today? Did I remember to can anybody spot the mistake I made with this baler? God dang it. So we gotta get it's built twine I need, isn't it? Twine rolls, you can refill the home big pack 1290 HTP2, yes. So we gotta head all the way over to the shop because I forgot to buy baling twine. Hello, Dan. Gotta go all the way over to the shop just because I made one dumb mistake. Blame Bubba? I do. I always do. Bubba's the only one who ever gets blamed. Nothing is ever my fault. Who is Bubba? One of my characters, Farmer Man. TARDIS teleport. That would be cheaty. Plus, I wouldn't be able to do this at Eustace's house. Wrong side of the road again, Dave. So the gator is for... yeah, if there was a good one in FS17, I would totally be using it. Oh well, just gives us a bit more time on the baler. Bit more hours on the 7 hours. Well, what the hell? I just choked on air. You wish the roads were a bit wider. I think the roads are about the size they are in real life. From what I understand, at least. Of course I had to hit the pallet, so now I gotta do this weird maneuver to get... Why is it not letting me... Do I need to lower the twine boxes before I can... Yes. Before I can refill. There we go. Now we've got the twine boxes full. Hot tub time. Will I get FPS drop? I shouldn't. 1 or 2. Nothing, nothing major. That's probably because I've got a super high poly John Deere on the roof of the shop. If you see a couple of frames dropping when I'm around the shop. I've got like a tractor that is really badly optimized up there. The map itself, though, you will probably never drop a frame. How did those tractors get on the roof? Dave got them up there. I put them up there. How I got them up there is a secret. It is a state secret of the Russian Empire of Leningrad Oblast and Kaliningrad. So you will never know. Passing Eustace's place again, hang on. Gotta say hi to Eustace as we pass. There we go. That's what he gets for having the house. It's on the easiest route to and from the shop. Hey PayPal. PayPal's okay. I've had very few problems with it. Follow my Instagram. Enjoy my Instagram for literally some content when I remember I actually have an Instagram, which is rare. On a serious note, I do need to figure out, or I do need to put more stuff on Instagram, because I am horrifically bad at just not putting stuff up there ever. I might do some off-camera work on here and just get the bales made later tonight. Irish, I don't do that crap. That's the thing that is so bad that YouTube has actively banned you saying it. I'm so glad they have as well. Where did I start windrowing? Oh, it was there. Let's get the bear selected. Do I need to switch on the back bit too? Is there anything I need to do to this? Because I can't remember. Bale unload mode. Yeah, that's generally how I want this thing to work. I didn't know there were multiple modes for it. There we go. So we're getting the hay done. I've got to do this because it's going to look awesome. Let's, there's a reason I brought up the full minimap. It's because it overrides some stuff with better minimap. Oh yes. Apart from the BM modding HUD that just will not go away because BM modding don't understand how HUD hiders work. This looks awesome. And we're making bales at a decent pace too. (20°C northeast Lincolnshire). It is 25 degrees right here in County Tipperary at the moment. Lovely and hot. It's no t-shirt weather for sure. It's weather to just go outside and sit down and soak up some rays, which is very tempting as an idea. You've optimized stop and back, kind of. How did you do that, kind of? If you are enjoying the stream, guys, hit like, hit subscribe, hit share, hit somebody you don't like in the face. Don't actually do the last one. If you do, use like a wet fish or something so that it doesn't hurt too much. Or maybe a foam sword. Hit like have a foam sword, a foam sword fight, a foam sword fight with somebody. They're always fun. 25 near Tip Towns, 25 where I am. Nice and pleasant. Get a bit overcast. Chrono's cool. Like, this is really one of the best bits of the straw add-on for me. This and the bale grabs themselves, I really like. Because they just work. Like, it's just nice to drive around, not need to worry about, oh, there's going to be bales everywhere, because you're dropping it in groups of 3. You can, you know, drop them everywhere if you really want to, but I kind of prefer this way. Makes it a lot easier to collect the bales, for sure. It makes the field look so much neater as well. I've just realised. Also, if you're wondering about the textures of these bales, they are straw add-on specific, and they are to match the knotters, which are indicated by these flags. The knotters are in line with the flags, and the bale twine on the texture is in line with all of that. So it's really nicely detailed. Maybe a bit overpriced for what you get, but really nicely detailed. Let's raise the pickup a bit while we just drive over to the next windrow here. There we go. There we go. I felt sorry for Landy yesterday, by the way, with the stream, like, crapping out on the one day that he didn't want it to crap out. Because, like, yesterday was a big day for us to stream Lone Oak. Because that's when most of the people would have been coming in to watch and being interested, and his stream decided to crap itself. I felt so bad, but in a way I was kind of... This is going to sound mean. I was kind of relieved that it didn't happen to me for once. Because usually when there's streaming problems, it's me having them. And while it's not fun to see somebody else having them, it's nice when it's not me for once. Hello, James D Gaming. How are you doing today? Do you have to enter? Yeah, he had to quit. He just... It was watchable, but I know Landy, and he's a lot like me when it comes to streams, and production quality is kind of important to him with the streams, so it just wasn't working at all. Hello, Wayne. How are you doing today? Not too bad. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Bit less hair than I had yesterday. Well, a lot less hair than I had yesterday. I never said this. When I got my haircut yesterday, I got it in the living room because we're cheap, and my mother used to be a hairdresser, and I was just like, just cut it all off. Just get rid of all of it. I swept it up afterwards, and there was more than a dustpan's worth of hair. I filled a dustpan, had to go in, empty it, and then come back in for like another half a dustpan worth of hair just off my head. Because it was way too long for the weather. And it needed to be cut. Have I shaved my head? Not like fully buzz cutted it, but it's about as short as Landy gets his haircut now. And you can finally see exactly how bald I am. I'd switch on the face cam only I've taken off my t-shirt because it's too hot. And you don't want to see that. What I'll do later, or after the stream, is I'll pop a t-shirt on briefly, take a selfie, and put it into Discord. So you can see exactly how bad my hair is, well, my head box is, with no hair, and how bald I am. I just attempted to become Baby Dave. If I wanted to do that, I'd have to dye my hair blonde, because as a baby I was blonde. Actually, for several years I was like naturally blonde, and then my hair went black. Just like my heart. So, question for you guys. Do you want to see me loading these bales with autoload? Or using the case with the 3 bale grab to load them onto the semi-trailer I've got for bales? A little too much info about what I look like right now. You're welcome. Case. Blonde turned black again. Yeah, your hair color changes as you go through life. Like now, I'm going very. I'd say grey, but it's like white. So I need to de-stress more. Under you voting? Apparently so. I'm asking chat's opinion. Hello, chat. Chatto. Chattington. Chatty McChatface. Would you like to see auto load with UAL or manual load with case? Put your answers into chat now! Or like when you hear this. Case says Chunky Tankers. We got 2 votes, case. Manual, case. Auto. While auto load. But even at the moment. Hey, Chunky. In fact, I think the case might be winning by like 1 vote. So I think just because we don't have like 1 million bales, I'll use the case. But the other field, I will auto load off camera. Auto. Okay, people want auto load then. But what I will do off camera, I'll tell you this now, is after the stream, actually later tonight, a lot later tonight, I'll go into field, that one over there. That's already been mowed. I'll tet it up, I'll windrow it, and I will bale it up and just stack the bales up somewhere Just so that you guys don't have to watch me doing this same job again. It'd be a bit easier for everybody if I did that, I think. You guys seriously want me to autoload the bales? That strikes me as incredibly lazy, to be quite honest. But if you guys want to see autoload, I guess I'm going to oblige by autoloading. Autoload equals realism is key. Chunky, you missed the true realism is key moment, where the auger wagon shot soybeans so hard into the trailer I was using that they went through the side of the trailer. Let's turn off the beacons. Hey, Doc. You see, farming man? The chatto has spoken. Gotta do what you gotta do. It's more a case of it's easier for YouTube to use autoload. I'm in the ground. There we go. So let's get this onto the trailer. We'll sneak in by here. Get the trailer attached. You might be able to hear me using the wheel, because it's been getting kind of loud lately. At least I didn't break my out like GD. You say that? I had to delay the start of yesterday's stream because I was rescuing like 12 pieces of equipment from under the map. I have the feeling he did the same thing. Work position 2. If you reset too much stuff on Lono, guys, stuff will start resetting to the map source, which is 0, 0, 0 in the GE coordinates, and the actual map coordinates. And as it turns out, 0, 0, 0 is actually under the map. Have I not seen what GD did? No. In fact, I can point you to exactly where 0, 0, 0 is. It is right here. No, it is right. It's right where this this marker here is on field 37. Right about here. And that's 0, 0, X and Y. The Z0 coordinate is, yeah, underground. And things get very unhappy when they're underground and tend to do some weird stuff. So there was stuff kind of floating around under the map and having physics act on it somehow. What did GD do? I'm curious now. Because I've done a few map breaky things on this, somewhat intentionally. In fact, I can fall off the map almost at will. And just for proof, just to prove that I can in fact fall off the map almost at will, let's launch ourselves at the nearest map border. Whee! Oh, it didn't cut through this time. Of course, when I try and show off the fact that Creator Tools super speed clips through the map border, there we go. Yeah, Creator Tools super speed is a bit map breaking at times. There's the I think I've hit the bottom. Watch his news video. That would involve me watching farm sim videos though. It's much easier to just explain it to me and have me react naturally instead of me going to watch a video. Probably more entertaining too. Where do I want to stack the bale? I think I want to stack the bales. Yeah, up against this. No, there's a doorway there. Centimeter PMs. I must watch. Okay. You better have a timestamp if I gotta watch this. Can I? Whoop. Super speed, slow down. Now that's for where the cows actually live. Let's just Let's store the bales in the garden. B, B, B. Y. B. No, it's X. It'll be the old one if it's... Yeah. Here we go. I'll watch it after the stream. So you guys will miss the actual reaction. Because apparently I have to watch the video instead of just being explained what it is. You can blame Witchy. You can all blame Witchy and Chunky. It's all their fault. You get to miss quality content. I'm gonna blame Landy for the chat being completely silent right now. It's 110% his fault, and seeing as he's not here, he can't defend himself. Quality content. I mean, it could be. You don't know. I forgot. I forgot to turn off autoload. I accidentally autoloaded bales that I didn't need to. I've created bale steps. Look at this. I made bale steps. So you can get on top of the haystack. Hey GD. Oh. Let's get back up on top of the hay. Oh. The game has decided. Where am I gonna store bales? There! In the garden! Because I can't figure out another place to put them. They're just gonna sit in the garden and be lawn ornaments. I'm sure actually I could and probably should put them into a shed at one of the auxiliary yards. I know Lanny's putting his up by the pigs, but lazy. I am lazy. Wow, that was a voice crack. Right. Next job, Ington, you know, is actually, how is the 8R doing with the Courseplay? Really? Oh my god, that looks really good. That looks really good. Holy crap, the Courseplay works well. For bales in the machine shed in real life. Yeah, but I got machinery in the machine shed. Courseplay really works with the Courseplay. I didn't know that. Okay, so we got kind of two options. We can spray field 45, I think. Yeah, we can spray field 45. Or we can TED field 40. We'll go spray field 45. I want to use the Derp sprayer a bit. Oh yeah! Derp sprayer, go go go! And the reason I call this the Derp sprayer is because, well, you'll see when it's unfolded. If you've not seen this in game, somehow, since the start of FS17, you're gonna enjoy what this thing looks like when it's in full work mode, because Oh yes! Oh yes! Why is tennis elbow called tennis elbow? It's repetitive tennis. It's repetitive like motion of like a tennis player curling the arm. I genuinely love this sprayer, by the way. Like, I make fun of it a lot, but this is probably my favorite sprayer in the game just because it looks so stupid. And I don't use it much because it doesn't fit on most maps. At least in my opinion. Also, apparently you can just straight... this thing can just straight up run over fences? And it's so... it's so high up, it just avoids collisions. Oh yes. Derp sprayer, go, 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 go. Comically, this is probably quite American looking. Hello, Bobos. This is probably like an authentic American sprayer, but I know that it just looks silly. It looks silly because of the spray bar being at the front. More than anything else, it's like the spray bar just looks wrong where it is. I'm trying to decide, by the way, if I want to de-optimize this map a bit by increasing texture or crop densities a bit. I'm really not sure because I think BulletBill has done a fantastic job with the crop densities looking like they're actual crops. 50 likes reached. Awesome. I take it Landy's not streaming today by the fact that it's 7:05 and he's not live. We're going to go until past just for funsies. Or until I get food, whichever happens first. Hello, Braden. How are you doing today? So I'm going to extend the streams a bit while Landy's gone, while I can. Fish seeding oil fields, Ori. I saw that somebody's doing insanity on this map. Somebody's decided to take on my insanity challenge on Lone Oak, of all maps. And to me, that is true insanity. I'm doing good, Brayden. Thank you very much for asking. And the reason that it's insanity is because the insanity challenge basically says you have to start with 3 meter equipment, or less. And somebody's decided, oh, Lone Oak could be a good map for this. Derp. I'm going to use the classics pack as the starter equipment. Sunflowers look beautiful on this map. I need to grow them. I'm going to grow like almost all the crops. I'm not going to grow poplars or sugarcane. Just because I don't like poplars or sugarcane, but I'm going to grow pretty much everything else. It will mean, unfortunately, that I have to use the Grimme Maxtron. Is it the Maxtron? The Grimme for the potatoes and the Holmer for the sugar beets. I could use the Ropa again. I'll use the Ropa for the sugar beets. Just because different. But I will be growing all of the standard crops barring sugarcane and poplars because sugarcane and poplars are bad and they should feel bad. And I've got a bit of a cough because apparently I'm now just choking on air. There, by the way, is the Lone Oak. Just realised that yesterday's thumbnail wasn't actually taken by the lone oak, it was taken by a random tree. But that is the famous lone oak. What on earth is that flashing thing in the corner? That is the party part. He is partying the stream away. He just doesn't stop partying. What happened to Insanity Challenge? Nothing. I'm just doing Lone Oak at the moment because I put a call out on Discord earlier today. What do you guys want to see? And people said we want Lone Oak. It won in the reaction poll I did 17 to or 12 to 5. Hello Irish Agri Contracting. How are you doing today? Same as time to fertilize grass for a second and third time in seasons. The trick, Massey, and this is a genuine good idea, if you're on PC, just use Farm's roller. Just use the roller that I've been using on Insanity, because that will fertilize grass up to full. Hello, Jack. You did not help. You sent a kiss reaction, and then Dal used dancing. Dal used the Carlton emoji that I have just as a joke. Hello, Trap. How are you doing today? I'm doing good, Irish. I'm on to. I'm gonna go until half 7, seeing as Lanny's apparently. You actually voted for it. Oh my god, Witchy. I'm gonna go till half 7. Lanny's not gonna be streaming today, but looks of it, so he's done for the next 2 and a bit weeks. Well, he's gone camping. So for once, he'll be more camp than me. Hello, Steven. How are you doing today? How's she cutting? What's the crack? Starry. Starry wood. Let's get that away from the fence line, because I'm so nervous about whacking into one of the fence poles and having this thing just launch at some point. Because I don't trust farm sim physics enough to do anything that's even vaguely like questionable in terms of realism. He says, doing completely unrealistic stuff. Right, let's just let's get this over to this side of the field and start lighting it. Oh crap! I've hit the fence posts. Start lining it up for a straight line pass, which conveniently will be about here, and I can get GPS running. So you straighten out. Let's get GPS on the go. GPS is sending me in a slightly odd direction by the looks of it. There are 2 bugs that are known. Yeah, there are 2. GPS is just being weird. There are 2 known bugs with Lone Oak. Look at Facebook. I need to grab my phone for that. Hang on. Okay, that's fine. I'll finish up when that happens. I'm just hogging the time while I can, I'll be honest. See you, dude. Also, hello, yes. I will not be swayed though from my opinion that this is the best American map ever for farm sim. Like you can literally fight me, I will not be swayed. Prove me wrong. Change my mind. Can't be done. The amount of detail and effort and hard work the BulletBill and the Frontier test team put into this map is just insane. Hey, oh, hey! Hey, whoa, hey, whoa, hey, whoa, hey, whoa! Search for the A-Bind on ScumHub. Yeah, probably will do. Or I'll just Google it. Googling it sounds like an idea also. I might find a slightly less scummy site to download it off. The only good thing about ScumHub is that it's a really nice kind of brochure for what mods exist. See how itchy? So I will occasionally go onto ScumHub and just use it as a brochure for mods. If I'm not sure if a mod exists, I'll pop on ScumHub and just be like, does this exist? If so, where else is it? Where was it originally uploaded? And if I find it on all the dodgy mod sites, I'm just like, I don't know. You also found a bale sledge for the welder. I looked the other day and I couldn't find one. Like, I literally went on to ScumHub and put in the word bale. You saw it on Facebook because there is somebody on Facebook who's like working on one and it's private and it's got all the usual Facebook crap attached. Matt England on Facebook hasn't. Yeah. I'm not gonna go hitting up random people saying, hey, can I have your bale sledge? Because number one, that would involve me revealing my real name to them. And number two, that would involve me actually putting in effort. It's much easier to just find things on mod sites. Regardless of dodginess. Especially if I'm looking for something really specific that's really difficult to find. That, by the way, is my exception to the no ScumHub ever rule, is like, if it's only to be found on ScumHub and it's something really specific that I want for a certain reason, then yeah, I'll use whatever methods I can to get it. It's something that's missing from the game. Like, a bale accumulator would be awesome to have. Granted, it would have to work at the UAL. Like, it would have to be like a UAL animation kind of thing, if that's even possible. But that'd be really cool. In fact, it might need a custom script just to do that. Be something that the game kind of needs, I think. Is a proper bale accumulator, like the... Is it Coon make it? There's one that I've watched a lot of videos of where it like goes down from the top and filters through, and it makes like really nice 3x2 patches. Lil Ratios, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. BSM, that might work. I mean, the issue with the XML there would be... What would the issue be? Well, it would be number one, adapting it for the bales. And he's on countdown, good! That's what his Facebook message was, is that he was going live. He's just been delayed, probably pooping. Sweet. So, I'll finish up the map, or the stream, here. By the Lone Oak, why not? And ooh, is that more soybeans? That's canola. That is a lot of canola. Is that a real field there, or is that an imaginary field? That's a real field. Oh, before I go, one thing, because I found this really funny. BulletBill managed to find on Facebook somebody complaining about the map borders. They smacked into the map border and said, I found a bug. There's an invisible wall here and you can't continue down this road or through this field or something else. Just like, no, that's the map border. That's the seamless map border that is stunningly good. And that you actually have to check if a field is real or not before you try it. But that is going to do it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I'll be back tomorrow with either Lone Oak or more Insanity Challenge. Heading over to Landy Kid now for probably more Lone Oak, I would imagine. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye.